After 6 months of intense and focused preparation for the Olympics, the U.S. women's national team arrives in Scotland. Glasgow will host the USA's first 2 games of the Olympic soccer tournament, which begins 2 days before the opening ceremonies in London.
It feels real now. All the talk has been about Olympics, 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 but it seems like it's been so far away. And now it's like 6 more days, 5 more days, which is almost a little surreal to me since it's my first Olympics, but I'm really just trying to enjoy this whole journey.
We're at the Olympics. We're in Scotland. You know, weather to be expected. That's okay. We're pumped. This is our first official Olympic training.
It feels really good to actually be in Glasgow. I wish the games were starting tomorrow. I just think that all of us, you can feel the anxiousness to start the tournament, and I think we're just excited to be on the field again.
The players feed off the energy on the field as the team trains for the first time in Scotland. Their support for one another is constant.
It's good to finally be settled. You know, you enter the hotel, Olympic rings everywhere, you really feel like, you know, A, you've made it, and B, like, the tournament's here. So it's been a long journey. We've been traveling a lot, but being settled in, getting ready, a couple days away from the opening match, it's real, it's here, and it's definitely a special time.
The focus narrows, with the USA's opening match against France drawing closer. Sundhaga's past 7 months have centered around the USA's preparations for the tournament. Now her focus widens to include all the teams competing for a spot on the podium.
The focus has definitely shifted since we've gotten to Glasgow. I think that we've been talking a lot more about our opponents now, about who we're going to face. France especially being our first game. We faced them in the semis last year, so we want to make sure, you know, we're fully prepared.
Here I am.
What's the score?
0-0.
0-0.
Kelly Smith scored a goal, but it was offside.
Pia, can you talk about gauge how confident the team is going into this tournament after, you know, that disappointing loss in the finals last year?
This team is a little bit different from the World Cup, and I'm not talking about the gold medal that much. I'm talking about the next game, and I think that is exciting because we are so much better team, and we are very confident that we're going into this tournament and do our very best and bring out the best performance.
The team enjoys its final night out before the Olympics begin, and a walk to dinner gives the squad a chance to see Glasgow. The night out also includes a chance to meet the locals after an unintended detour. As the team builds its connection to the city they'll call home for the first 2 games in the Olympics, U.S. captain Christy Rampone rediscovers her bond with the country of her ancestors.
My mother has always talked about the fact that her grandfather, my great-grandfather, had played over in Scotland. And I'll be honest, I didn't quite believe her. But, you know, when we came here last year, I got on top of it, and, you know, the Scottish Federation was really willing to help. Found that he played for the Raith Rovers for 10 years, a club here in Scotland. So it's kind of nice to kind of get a little connection, a little of that family tree and, you know, where I've come from. And every Olympics has been so amazing, and to be able to connect it with something, I know that this is definitely going to be a great memory.
I'm excited to play France our first game. I think it'll be a good test for us, but also, you know, let us relax. Nerves are going to be so apparent probably in the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes of that match, but once we settle down, I think it'll really show where we're at.
12 months have passed since the U.S. faced France in a World Cup semifinal. For Alex Morgan and Lauren Cheney, the Olympics represent a new challenge.
My role has definitely changed since the last time we played France in the World Cup. That was my first goal in the World Cup. I can now relax, feel more comfortable with the ball at my feet, and me and Abby can change roles a little bit. She can get behind the back line, I can get behind the back line. I can check to the ball, she can check. So we're trying to switch it up a little bit and be a little more unpredictable.
They moved me inside in the France game. That was the first time I played centrally in the midfield for this team. And now we're here and I am playing centrally. Before I was a forward, then in the World Cup I was a left mid, and you know, get in the attack, be a playmaker. And centrally I have more of a focus, obviously defensively, but I can get more touches on the ball. They want me to get forward, they want me to be involved as much as possible.
The team's journey to the Olympics crystallizes when they visit Hamden Park for the first time, less than 24 hours before their opening game. The USA begins its quest for gold in this famed venue, with all roads leading south to London.
The key focus is trying to keep the team together, you know, and united, and just to enjoy, you know, the little things. Because sometimes we let those little things slip away, and I feel like the more you can enjoy that, the bigger the win feels.
Every time you put on that jersey and you represent the United States, not just the women's national team, you represent Team USA. It's such a cool feeling.